Hey YouTube, I'm back with another deck profile video. In this video, we're going to be covering Spike Brothers. This is going to be the new Bad and build. So Spike Brothers will get support in the upcoming, I forget when it comes out. I think it's like maybe a month or I don't know. But they will be getting support along with Tachikaze and Nubatama. So those three clans are kind of like rogue clans. They don't get a lot of support often. I don't really know why. I think it's a popularity thing since Bushiroad seems to cater a player's preference. But anyway, Spike Brothers, it's nice that they got some support with the new Fighters collection. That way you can revive some old decks, and I think they kind of like went along with some of the best decks. In my opinion, Bad End Dragger, being the break ride, it's good against grade 2, rushing, it'll hit back really hard. It's just a pretty fun deck to play as, and it's also a pretty good deck to play against. It's very exciting, so I like playing against Spike Brother. It has a very fast pace. Spike Brothers has always been all about rushing the opponent down with an aggressive beatdown style and big numbers on the columns. So the stride unit actually helps them do that earlier instead of having to wait for the big break ride Legion play. So anyway, let's get right into it. So the deck profile, still a 4 Bad End Dragger, because Bad End Dragger, he is still like really the main component of the deck that will make the deck work. So without him, the deck wouldn't be, first of all, you can't use the Bad End Stride unit, and second of all, you don't have access to the break ride play, which for those who don't know, what he does is when you break ride him on LB4, the Vanguard gets 10,000 power, and when your rearguard attacks, that unit gets 10,000 power, and at the end of the battle, it goes to the bottom of the deck. So it's for kind of going all in and trying to go for a really big push, very similar to like a Platina Ezel ultimate break or something like that. And then along with the Legion, I am running the Legion in here as the backup grade 3 because it's still until the new technical booster or clan booster, wherever comes out, Bloody Ogre or Ogle, whatever, he's still one of the best Vanguards in my opinion. Very similar to how Grand Blue, I feel like Legion is still very good with Grand Blue because it does help them when they mill a lot of their triggers. But he, along with the Bad End Dragger, that break ride plus Legion play is still very devastating. It's still very hard to survive against unless you have enough shield. So you kind of have to know how to play against Spike Brother, otherwise you're probably going to lose if you don't know what you're doing. So we are running a 9th grade 3. I am running the 1 Juggernaut Maximum. Spike Brothers are similar to Grand Blue in that they can get away with running a very strange lineup. So meaning they have like 1 ofs. So in this case 1 Juggernaut Maximum, because he'll end up returning to the deck anyway. Or if you grind him, you can use him as stride fodder. Next for grade 2s, 4 Frozen Ogre, Frozen Ogle. This is the Legion mate for Bloody Ogre. When he's in Legion, when your Vanguard's in Legion, his rearguard effect is you can counterblast 1, put him in the soul, search your deck for a card, and call it to open R. So you can see how that combos very well with the break ride turn, because he'll swing for 24 with no boost, and then he'll go and he'll call something else like another one of him. Then he'll swing for 24, and it'll just keep repeating. So a very good card. Next, I'm running 2 High Speed Brocky. High Speed Brocky is good. He wasn't in my pure Legion Bad End Dragger deck, but now with the new Stride unit, I brought him back because I feel like he gives you a more aggressive plays on your Stride turn, whereas you can't really use Ogle and this guy, Silver Blaze, unless your Vanguard's in Legion, so he doesn't work on Stride. So that's why I had to drop him down to 2. Originally I was running him at 4, but that made space for Baraki because of the Stride format. Next, I am running 2 Blow Kiss Olivia. This is kind of a personal tech choice. A lot of people don't really run her in Spike Brother. They prefer to run like a Dudley or another Baraki or maybe another Silver Blaze. I kind of like her in here because she is good at pressuring the opponent when they kind of wanted to just let a rearguard attack hit because they're preparing to perfect guard the Vanguard or something like that. So here, if she hits, you can Soul Blast 2 and retire one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row. So the thing I don't like about her, she can't hit back row rear guards, so she cannot retire things like Laurel or very trouble type cards. But she still does help retire interceptors and just makes the play more aggressive. And then my last grade 2 is one Dudley Mason. Just one, because if you ride him early, then you can kind of rush. But his effect does work on Vanguard or Rear Guard Circle. So if you do call him out on the stride turn from the deck, or if you do use it with the Legion or the breakride or the breakride Legion, it's still very good. So one of him, just to keep the combo going of calling out random stuff, calling a bunch of grade 2 rear guards. So it's a grade 2 lineup. So you can see, like, it does get to run like one ofs of things. Next, for the grade 1s, this card is one that I'm actually feel like I might take this out. So I'm still running the Legion, the Quintet Wall in here just because of the Legion. Because in the event where you do have to ride Bloody Ogre first, it doesn't hurt too much running this thing. But otherwise, I feel like the Quintet Wall is not really needed in here anymore. So I might just remove this for the 4th Perfect Guard. But otherwise, it would be just 4 Sentinel cards. So I got the 3 Chergirl Marylands and the 1 Quintet Wall. I may just run 4 Chergirl Marylands. But so far, the reason why I haven't changed it is because just from the matchups that I've been playtesting the deck, the Quintet Wall does come in handy sometimes because you do tend to, with this deck, you do tend to have an open field a lot. So without a lot of like interceptors, your hand will run a little bit low on guard, and oftentimes you do not want to have to use your grade 1s and stuff from your hand to guard. So that's why the Quintet Wall can still be useful in that situation. So next, 4 Death Flag Dagger. So this is the new support card that they got from the Winter's Fighter collection. It's meant for Bad End Dragger. So what it does is when it's placed on R during the battle phase, on like the main phase, it's during the battle phase, it can choose a grade 3 from your hand and reveal it, and then you can search your deck for a Bad End, reveal to the opponent, put in the hand. So it does help you search out Bad End to keep either the break ride combo going multiple turns, or potentially you could just use it for stride fodder. So it's nice to have that, so that way you have a stride fodder, which could be the other grade 3 that you revealed, or things like that. So very nice card for Bad End Dragger. I like how they've thought of a new way to try to help these break ride cards, because break ride cards were always kind of, I feel like they were overlooked. Like people back in break ride format, people tend to praise the other grade 3, like CBD or Tetra Drive, or that type of card. Not so much the Mordred Phantom or the Bad End Dragger or the Ashley Break Ride or those kind of things. So this I like how they made these cards really help emphasize the power of the Break Ride Vanguard itself. So next, 4 Machine Gun Gloria, because she is very good at pressuring the opponent, because at the end of the battle that she boosted a grade 1 or greater, so grade 1 or greater, so she potentially boosts a grade 1, you can counterblast 1, draw a card, and put the boosted unit on the bottom of the deck. So see, again, that's why I kind of think the Quintet Wall is still a little bit relevant here. And then 1 Reckless Express, just like with my Juggernaut Maximum, Gloria can boost this, and it'll be a pretty strong number. So for the zeros or the trigger lineup, I'm still running the draw trigger because, like I said, you tend to return things to the deck a lot, so leaving your field open, you can run the draw triggers to stack things in the hand better. Otherwise, I have contemplated actually running 12 Critical with Spike Brother, because 12 Critical I think could potentially help end a game faster. But I feel like sometimes just the opponent is still able to guard through the mid game, so I feel like the draw triggers do come in handy. So just 8 critical and then 4 heal. And the starter is still Mecha Trainer, because Conroe is gone in Kagero because he's banned. But Mecha Trainer in Spike Brothers is not, so I'm just still running Mecha Trainer. For For the Stride deck, it's very simple. It is 2 Divine Hand, God, or Good, and Dragger. So this guy is the Bad End Dragger Stride unit. And like I said earlier, he's just really good at helping you set up, giving the deck some mid-game pressure or actually playability, because before it was kind of like you randomly stride this other guy. So that's the other stride unit that they're using, is Godly Speed. So this is the one with the God in the name. So Godly Speed, Flash Bruce. But Flash Bruce, like all the generic type of Vanguards, he has the hit to do something, so that's why I didn't really like him. But Good End Dragger is pretty good because he doesn't have to hit. It's just at the end of the battle that he attacked. He helps you set up for Bad End. He searches the deck for the Grade 3 Bad End. Well, not necessarily Bad End, but you kind of do want to search Bad End, so you can keep the breakride combo going, or you can keep striding this guy. So, and then because of the Legion, I am running the Madhu. Actually, 2 of those, and the 1 Blizza, because he's just like, the deck is very counterblast heavy, but it just depends. Like, if you do get those weird games where you stride him, you stride this, you can potentially stride Blizza. Most games don't really go more than like 3 strides that turn, so that's why this line doesn't really matter too much, in my opinion. But anyway, that's going to be my Spike Brother deck. I know I haven't done a Spike Brother deck in a long time, so the good thing was I did manage to pull these guys, as well as 4 copies of the Grade 1. So I was able to assemble the deck. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Spike Brothers as a clan. Do you think they are capable of being competitive? I feel like back when Legion was new, they were for a short while, but then it kind of like shifted later on when Stride started coming out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.